Oh, in this video, we are countering the endgame arena meta teams with my brand new favorite offensive arena team, and I am joined by my buddy WolverThor, and we're gonna break down a few of my arena battles from a few nights ago. But before we talk about this team, I do want to mention the sponsor of this video, Amazon Coins and Prime Day 2019. Now, Amazon Prime Day is coming up on July 15th, and leading up to it, they have a lot of great deals, and one of them is for Amazon Coins. Now, what are Amazon Coins, you may be asking yourself? Well, they let you make purchases in some of your favorite Android games, just like Marvel Strike Force. So leading up to Prime Day, what they're doing is offering new users $50 worth of Amazon Coins for just $35 while supplies last. And to take advantage of this deal, all you need is the Amazon App Store app on your Android device so you can buy and use Amazon Coins. Oh, and if you want to save even more money, use your coins on Prime Day. There is a link to the Amazon coin deal in the description, so make sure you use that link if you want to save some money. Now, this deal for Amazon coins is only for US residents, but you can still use Amazon coins in the UK, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Australia, and Japan. I think it's a good deal for everyone that spends money on Android games. So check it out for Marvel Strike Force or a bunch of other games that you may be enjoying. So if you're ready for it, let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Hey, what's up all you Valley Maniacs? ValleyFlyin here. I am back. Welcome to the channel. In this video, we are talking all about the arena meta and the counters to some of the arena meta teams that I am seeing. And I am joined by my brother from another mother, WolverThor. How are you doing, man?
What's up? What's up? How's it going, man? Good. Hanging in there. Excited to talk about some arena and see how you're doing.
Yes, so I know a few days ago you put out a video on arena. And I've been using a very similar team, and shout out to Casino because it is the team that he is using. We were talking about this while we were recording our news video, and I am liking this team. Now, you ran a very similar team, and let me show you who I got on here. Ultron, same as yours. Yep. Captain Marvel. I think you're running minn-erva in that spot, right?
That's right. Yep, I've got a minn-erva. Yep.
And everything else is the same. Phoenix, Colossus, and Falcon. And as you can see on your screen, Colossus is very weak. Only 4 stars on him. Falcon, very, very weak. Very squishy with only 3 stars. Does have the red stars on him. And can get very powerful if you could ever farm him. But that is
hopefully
this
soon.
team. There are some strengths. There are some weaknesses, and what are you liking about your team? Because you're running a very similar team in your arena start, right?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the only difference on defense, it's a different story. So I'm only talking offense right now, and that team is good. Like I said, the difference between your team and my team is the minn-erva and Captain Marvel, and I don't think it's one's right and one's wrong. I think both have their advantages and disadvantages, and depending who you're going up with against, you might want to put one in and take out the other. So
yes, and we were debating a little bit on turn order. We're gonna go through some battles. I recorded 3 battles that I did last night, and we'll talk about this. And you can talk about what you like or don't like about my turn order. But I do want to remind you guys before we get into that I am playing on BlueStacks. There's also a link for some Valley merch and Patreon down below. But strengths of this team right here. I think that Falcon and the speed that he could give the team is huge, and I think that is the number 1 strength of this team. We also got Dark Phoenix. If you can get Dark Phoenix and summon her have her use her ult, very strong, and the opponents are going to be in some deep trouble. Ultron, obviously, you get a bunch of Ultrons. You get more Ultrons on the field than your opponent, you're going to win. And then Captain Marvel. She's got a big ult, and I've gotten lucky with the red stars on her. Just got to build up her tiers, but I think once she gets going, she will be able to one-shot a lot of opponents. What are some of the strengths that you see for this team? Whether it's Captain Marvel, minn-erva, or some other character that might work in this spot. What are some of the other strengths that you might see?
I hate to be cliche, but obviously the Ultron army. And
Yes.
at this point, I think most of us know that by now. It is what it is. It's a great, tool in the game. You mentioned Captain Marvel's ultimate. To go along with that, her sustain is pretty good, that heal factor.
Yes.
She does have a clear if you need it, her special. It's pretty solid. So Captain Marvel in general, Phoenix is Phoenix. That ult is just, sick.
Yeah.
You mentioned the speed with Falcon. That is especially in PvP, that's almost all he's here for. He can obviously, you'd love to get, a decent ult in if you can, but truth is you want to have him for that speed to get as much, buff on your speed bar as possible. And then,
Yes.
depending how Colossus, plays out, he is a great protector. So
Yes.
to me, this is, you've got the foundation of what I consider the arena meta. I'm not sure what are the keys there, but you've got, the prime three for sure, in my opinion, with Ultron, Phoenix, and Colossus, and then the other two you've got in there are great plugs.
I think Falcon for that speed, because I think one of the main reasons that this team will win is if you get your Dark Phoenix's ult off before the opponents, and getting that speed will really help. You just got to make sure that your Phoenix dies in someone's Dark Phoenix, because that is a big thing. One of the weaknesses is that Dark Phoenix. If the opponent gets their Dark Phoenix's ult off before yours, you're in trouble. And then obviously Falcon. If Falcon dies before he gets his special off,
It's
not
over.
good. You've pretty much wasted a character if you can't get that thing off. And you mentioned Colossus as a strength, and I would typically agree, except with my Colossus. Pretty weak right now, and he does take a bunch of hits, but not as strong as I would like. But this team has been doing pretty good.
I would be concerned about the two on the right, just their power level. That's definitely.
I totally agree with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, you could have somebody who's barely played the game say that. So I think I'm with you on it. I think you got to cover.
Not much I can do
here.
about it at this point.
No.
Their
Yeah,
power
what are you gonna do? You
levels,
can't
other
farm
than
them. I mean, I guess
gearing
you
them
could
up their gear is there's not much I can do.
No, there's not. And your real power is going to come from the stars. You know what I mean? I mean, the gear matters, but the real jumps come from the stars. So.
All right. With that said, let's jump into some of these battles that are recorded last night. Now, and you can feel free to stop me, because this is a recording of what I did last night. Anytime you see anything interesting. So, opening up, we got the typical. Formally, this is a very strong team before this Falcon came into play, but we're going up against Magneto, Juggernaut, minn-erva, Ultron, and Phoenix. So let's just let this thing play. Magneto opens up, blinds everybody. Next is Captain Marvel. Now, minn-erva is a good choice. I think on some of the other battles I go after Phoenix. Who would you go after in this situation here?
I like the minn-erva choice, mainly because of the res. I think that can be, sometimes you can play with another character and not have to worry about it, but I typically find that it ends up screwing you, because even if you went to Juggernaut here, killed him before he does his charge, she's likely to revive him, and then he'll immediately charge. So I like the minn-erva pick.
Okay, well, that is what I went with. Yeah, and here's the thing about minn-erva. She in arena, she's probably gonna res one person one time, and if that, it could be really bad or nothing, just depending on how the turn order when she does that is. So
yeah, for sure.
Not as annoying as she is in some other game modes, but let's keep it moving. Their Phoenix goes with their special. I'm thinking about it. My Phoenix goes with her special as well. And all right, so I do the basic with Falcon right here on their Phoenix.
That's the right move.
I think some people would do the special, but I think waiting for the Ultron to summon his bots and getting a lot more characters on the field with those.
I'll go on record to say anybody who tells you to use a special there doesn't know how to play the game.
All right, I made a good choice. All right, then both the Ultron summon. minn-erva puts the bleeds on, and all right, so I extend with Colossus.
So so pause it there. So let's talk about this just for 1 second. Now there is two theories of thought here, and I admit that I'm not 100% certain which one I'm going to eventually fall on. I'm currently on the one where I could taunt there with Colossus.
Okay.
And the reasoning being is I like to taunt with him and then extend the taunt. but I get the flip side of it where it causes Jean to get a taunt and potentially not die. So,
yeah.
But I just figured it's worth mentioning. But it's not, what you did isn't wrong because you're trying to get Phoenix to die.
See, I used to taunt first and then extend, but I want Phoenix to die. I want my Dark Phoenix to do her ult, so having him in stealth for an extra turn, I think helps. And plus getting extending some of the defense ups as well.
Yep.
So let's move on. I don't remember what I did here. We got all the Ultrons doing their specials, feeding Ultron, and giving it health, and there we go, the ult. So here's the choice here. You got one of the Ultron bots with the basic or going ultimate on Phoenix. And I don't remember what I did here, so let me let it play, and then we can talk about. All right, so I used the basic on one of the bots.
I actually agree with that move, and the reason being is, so you still, if you would have ulted and killed Phoenix, you still have a taunt coming from Juggernaut, and you might not be able to get through that taunt in time to be able to get back to Phoenix, the Dark Phoenix, and kill her. So I like the delay.
I've noticed that in some of the battles today. I think I got lucky in some of these subsequent battles that you'll see from last night, and I've been working on Phoenix, but I think I gotta go back to this strategy right here and go after one of the Ultron bots with the basic and just
it saves your ultimate for whether it's Colossus or Juggernaut. It saves your ultimate for that to get that to at least a half or less health.
Yes. All right, let's see how this battle plays out. All right, he went after one of the bots, which is perfect. There we go. There's the big taunt, and she's blinded. Do I remember that she's blinded? All right, I used the basic, just kind of waste it. And Captain Marvel does not usually have enough focus to get that taunt off of Juggernaut. Have you gotten that taunt off of Juggernaut without
I don't,
Phoenix?
If I did with Captain Marvel, it was rare. I've gotten it with the Phoenix ult. The basic Phoenix ult, but I still think you made the right move there in trying to get it off. Well, you know what? No, I take that back. Because if you would have removed it, then you would have been stuck on their Phoenix. And depending on your overall strat here, if you want to kill the Phoenix, that's great. But I don't think you want to because you're still targeting the Juggernaut. So I think you might have wanted to just basic there. I mean, it's not something that's going to cost you the match. But if you're being super super picky about what to use, I think her special does hit a little bit harder. But yeah, it's not gonna cost you the match.
All right, so ultimate on Juggernaut, just trying to keep Phoenix alive, and I use some different. All right, there we go.
Okay.
Boom, and it should be coming very soon with Falcon. Falcon is still alive, and this battle can really go bad if Falcon dies.
So now, and look
there's the speed.
Now, pause it for one second. Now, notice Falcon's speed is already back up at full.
Yes.
I don't know if you could tell, how much did that speed bump up his whole crew, your whole group? Can you rewind it just a hair?
Everybody's at full speed bar, but with that move, you could go past full speed bar. So they use a move.
So pay attention to that. Yeah. So
pretty soon. Which is why he's so amazing on this team.
Yeah. And there's not even that many bots out there. You could have gotten it even more.
Yeah, I've had battles with 10 bots and just turn
where everybody's out.
Turn.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy.
And all right, summon more bots. Love it. All right, here we go. This is game over right here when she gets this off. There'll be a few people left, but it's pretty much game over.
Yeah.
All right, there goes Phoenix. Now we got to kill Dark Phoenix before she gets her ult off.
Yep.
Because this battle is not done yet.
No, and I didn't necessarily disagree with that killing of Juggernaut first because he just, you didn't want to risk it. And he was one hit away and it was a bot. So it's like, it was good. That was good work.
All right, and that is game over. We got one more Ultron, but it's pretty much over. My Ultron hasn't died. Dark Phoenix did her move. Captain Marvel's still there. This is auto time. Even though I don't hit there we go. There's the auto button.
Yeah.
All right, and that was the first battle. Let's go check out the next one. And I think I played this a little different. Now, this is a slightly different team. We got a double tank here with Juggernaut and Colossus. Ultron is there, Magneto is there, and of course Phoenix, which is on.
I'm interested to see how you get around this one. Yeah.
I actually don't remember. I did this last night. I don't remember. All right, so I think I target Phoenix here. Let's see. No, I went Ultron. Okay.
I probably would have gone either Juggernaut or Ultron here. I'm not sure which one I would have done.
Maybe I don't go Ultron. Let's see. What is taking me so long?
You're definitely thinking about it.
Okay, I do go Phoenix. I think I was experimenting. I'm not sure. And it actually worked out, which is kind of screwed me up today because it hasn't worked out going after Phoenix first today. But
I got you.
Yeah, it did work last night in these battles here.
I'm interested to see what the
all right, and waiting,
basic
getting
again.
the basic right there, boom, and then we summon, they summon, and here we go, extending Colossus again. I know you don't like that move.
It's not bad. I haven't.
I think it's the right move. I think it's the right move.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's not. I think it's.
I like to
TBD.
taunt when Phoenix is Dark Phoenix.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
that's ideal. So do you kill her here?
Do I don't remember
Ooh,
what I did.
I hope you don't because
I'm thinking about it.
the reason, and I'll tell. Okay,
Right,
so pause it real quick.
She dies. All right, Dark Phoenix is there.
Here, pause it for 1 second.
Okay.
No, actually, so this is exactly why I think I wouldn't have wanted to do it. Now, it sounds like you win, but I want to see how you pull it off because she's now there protected by a Juggernaut and soon to be protected by a Colossus. So that's the part I want to see how you get through. So I'm going to be, if you won this, that's really impressive.
Falcon.
And it's got to be the Falcon.
Dun, dun,
so look at the speed bar.
There we go. Everybody's got speed. You got a speed. I got a speed.
Yep. Special here's the right move to see if you can clear it.
Okay,
And you cleared the taunt.
I got lucky with that Juggernaut taunt.
Yep.
That's what happened.
That was huge.
Okay.
Though you didn't switch. You should have switched.
It came down to luck, and I think I've. No, I do. I don't.
You stayed on Juggernaut.
I couldn't see if I ulted or basic there, but she was blind, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
And
I
she
would
should
have
be
tried
dying
to
too.
switch to Dark Phoenix there if possible.
Yeah, so I gotta kill Dark Phoenix. Oh, boom!
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. All right, now you're on it.
That's the. It was a luck of the Captain Marvel thing that actually.
Absolutely,
there we go.
And that was smart to just kill her, I think, just to make sure she didn't mess with you.
That's game over, pretty much.
Yep. Yeah,
Because her
as long
ult's
as
coming. Her ult's coming.
Yep.
Ultron is still alive on my team. I got Colossus protecting. This Phoenix is dead. Is game over at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, the Juggernaut clear on the taunt was what won you that for sure.
Yeah.
Which, of course, you can't count on necessarily, but...
So little luck involved right there.
Yeah. But I still think you could win this matchup without that, though. I think you might have had to play it out longer and not gone for the Phoenix at first. You would have had to gone through the two tanks and survived.
Yeah, I'm not... like I said, I was experimenting, and... unfortunately, it worked out good because that it kind of screwed me up for today. But
because you kept using the same strategy.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that it was luck that made me win this. I just attacked Phoenix first, and it worked out. So I attacked Phoenix first again, and
yeah, it was just the Juggernaut taunt. Yeah.
If that taunt didn't get removed, I wouldn't stuck.
Oh, and it was funny that we just talked about that in the last battle, and then the next one, Captain Marvel clears it.
I think that's why we talked about it, because I remembered a taunt coming off of Juggernaut with his special
probably.
there.
And you're doing the right thing and focusing Ultron down.
Yeah, once Ultron's dead, I mean, this is an auto battle right here.
It should be, yeah. And
Death
gonna get him
proof,
down
so
to the
one more
death
hit,
proof.
and this should be an auto at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, you could probably target auto it, but yeah. Sometimes there's a lot of people on the board. Sometimes
Magneto's
you get
dead. All they got is tanks and bots.
Yep. Yeah, and the bots aren't going to do a whole lot.
Nah, not without Ultron.
No.
All right, so we lost the video from my end. You're still there, but I'm gonna stop before the next one and get the video back. All right, so
Okay.
I don't know why I'm not autoing, because this is auto territory right here for this
Yeah,
battle.
it should. Yeah, that's all right.
I
You're
don't
trying to
remember.
make sure.
I think. Oh, this is what that's why I'm not autoing. I'm killing down a timer. So let's just skip forward to the next battle. All right. So here we are on the last battle. This one actually took place before the battle we just saw. This team,
interesting.
No Magneto. We have Phoenix, Ultron, which is pretty much standard nowadays in the high-end arenas. We got a Captain Marvel, Groot, which has the clears. I don't know how valuable he is nowadays without a lot of Magnetos attacking. And then Vision, and he could screw up a bunch with his ability block on turn 1, depending on who he goes after. So let's see how this one goes. Captain Marvel goes after Colossus. If she went after Falcon there, this would be a game over right there.
Yeah, that's a good RNG in for you.
Yeah, I've had it go the other way. That Captain Marvel goes after Falcon on turn 1, and the game's over.
Going against Phoenix, if you pick Phoenix here, that's not a bad choice because there are no tanks to taunt off of.
Yes.
So you can pure focus her, and it's like, okay, so now it's.
All right, so now I see why I won when going after Phoenix first. I'm not gonna do that anymore unless I get these kind of situations.
Yeah, it's so situational sometimes, where it's just like, okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I was like, oh, attack Phoenix first?
Yeah, always go for Phoenix.
Now I know why. Now I know why, watching these battles over from last night. Yeah, that's no funny. Tanks and getting lucky with Miss Marvel.
The clear of Juggernaut's taunt, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so this is game over right there, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
She's dead. It's just a matter of time, honestly. Just clearing out all these Ultron bots and killing Ultron twice and...
Yeah, I mean, I almost would think that you'd rather have Rocket there instead of Captain Marvel on the other team because of the fact that, I mean, Groot's nice, but the only reason I say it is so Groot can get the taunt. Yeah, so you can at least get a taunt turn 1. And you are focused. Who goes first there? Jean's faster than Rocket, right?
I am not sure.
I'm not sure either.
I'm gonna put up on the screen, right? I'm gonna put the speed stats right on the screen. You guys can see it.
Yeah.
I'll put it in.
Yeah,
later.
but you're doing all the right moves here. Where it's just once you got the Phoenix down, it's gonna be pretty much game over. Yeah.
When you got a bunch of people and when you got Phoenix, and
then you're clear.
There's the Phoenix, and this is done. Boom.
Yeah.
Ultron's almost down, and now it's auto time.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, you smoke these guys.
Yeah, that's what happens when you go Phoenix with no tank. Don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's where I'm like, okay. Now, if the Captain Marvel would have got your Falcon,
well, that's true.
Maybe, but honestly, I think you still would have won.
But yeah, because Phoenix died before Falcon even did his special. So in this so it doesn't matter. Don't use Phoenix without a tank.
It doesn't make.
You need some protection there.
Yeah, and if you're gonna use Groot as your tank, make sure you have an actual rocket with him so it can get the taunt up.
Yeah. That's the team, guys. I hope this helps you. Let me know if you have other teams that you are using. Let me know in the comments, guys. WolverThor, thank you for joining me. Thank you for your thoughts and reviewing some of my battles, what I did right, what I did wrong, and tell everybody where they could find you.
You guys can find me on YouTube under WolverThor, just /WolverThor. I try to stream every once in a while lately, just got some extra time, so I'm kind of trying that out a little bit. And I've also got Twitter, just WolverThor as well.
Nice.
Thinking about trying to do that Twitch thing. It's WolverThor official, but I haven't really started doing anything on there yet. So right now, YouTube, WolverThor, and a little bit of Twitter action.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for joining me on this video and giving your thoughts on my arena battles from the previous night. I hope you guys
Anytime, brother.
Thank you. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. Tell all your friends to subscribe, smash on that like button, and join the notification squad, because that is really important. Check out some of my other videos as well. Thanks, guys. I will see you next time. Hulk fist bump. ValleyFlyin, out.